Sway.
In the morning.
Shake it, bro. Wake your punk ass up. That crust out, y'all.
Let it rock.
Lighten up the perk. Start your day off right and tune in.
Damn, killed it, man. That old Q be killing the moment, man.
Good morning.
Yeah, Denzel Curry just arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo. Good morning. Good morning, New York. Good morning, everybody in Sway Universe. Good morning.
Yeah, man. Good to have you back, man. Good to have you back, man. This dude has been rocking with us since the nostalgic days, have to be in Imperial days, Man, I really like this dude, man.
Me too.
When I saw his name on the list, I'm always happy to see you.
Yeah.
Yo, man. It's always good to see you, man.
Yeah, I know we in the right place when we see each other. We were just hanging out in Minneapolis. You shut Minneapolis down.
He did. He did the fifth
Murder.
He did the Fifth Element stage,
Murder.
and I was hosting that stage, and I was so excited to introduce him, to bring him out, and I literally not sexual, but I threw my back out.
You threw your back out?
Yeah, because Wonder was on the side of me, and Wonder was like, watch this, watch what's going to happen. And, man, that song came on, and it was just absolutely incredible. It was so much fun.
Man, they was turning up the shit that I didn't even expect them to turn up to. Shit, they did when I did Hate Government. They was like,
"Oh yeah."
I was like, "Oh, y'all turn up to this type of shit." Okay.
But, yeah, it was leading up to the ultimate. It was just fun.
Yo, but it wasn't always like that though, right? When you would rock a crowd before they really knew who you were.
Well, when it came down to stuff like that, like, I started to get like that when Nostalgic came out. Okay. Everybody was like prepared for it. And when I went on tour with the Underachievers, I didn't know how to perform. I just had the energy. And when I really like examined how they performed, I was like, oh, so that's how you do it. And then that's when I started turning it up.
What you learn? What you do different now?
Yo, it was just like the way they had everything set up from like their first set. I ain't gonna lie, Underachievers put me on. That's why I fuck with them boys. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because they took me on my first tour ever. That's why I like them. You know what I mean? And I just watched the way they performed. The way they performed was, they could be lit, but they could still do their lyrics. Like Ak comes in, if Issa messes up, and then like if Ak messes up, Issa comes in, and then when the bass drop, they just they just go harder, and then like that's what it is. And then when Herb Shuttles comes on, that's when we all go fucking nuts. It's crazy. And then I just started peeping Game. Soon as I peeped Game, I started like applying what they were doing to my set, but doing it in my own way. And then it was just like, man, I already know how to spit my lyrics like off the top. I don't need to like do a goddamn SoundCloud track and have my lyrics in the back. I don't do that shit. I just like
round of applause.
Thank you.
That man holding it. Even Wonder applied at that. Man, he doesn't never apply.
Like for real, cause I be looking at shows and motherfuckers be playing they shit, and it be this fucking soundtrack from the fucking SoundCloud, dog. And I just be like, bro, just have the instrumental at least. You feel me? Because I want to hear you. If I wanted to hear the track, nigga, I could have stayed in my car. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm dead ass, bro. Stop that shit. Nigga, do your lyrics, bro. They came to see you. So you gotta give them that fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. I know it's early in the morning.
Right, that passion.
But that's what it is, though. Like, I see that shit a lot. And I actually admire a true artist that spits. Like, that's when we was looking at Lauren. Yo, she killed that shit.
She killed it. We sat and watched Lauryn Hill perform, man. And for me, it was, man, I'm glad this dude is interested in really, seeing somebody like a legend, and picking. That's how I know you deep. You really invested in this for real. A lot of folks won't even pay attention. You could become so pompous that you don't feel like you need to see anybody else. You could learn from somebody else. Lauren got that live band. They hit like James Brown.
Yeah.
She got those vocals that she got to, day in, day out. You got to sound good each and every time. You got to keep that energy the whole nine. Denzel Curry sat on the sideline, he just watched the whole thing.
I watched the DJ. I watched the band. I watched how she came out. I watched how she went to the singers to dance, and the singers was dancing, and all of them was in unison.
Yeah.
Then she went back and then spit the hardest shit. Matter of fact, I think it was on Lost One. She did Lost One. It was a totally different beat, and I was like, what beat is this? Because, I'm used to listening to the stuff that was on Miseducation. And then when I heard the verse, it was like, I was like, oh shit. And I was like, okay, she did it. But she was just ripping it.
She was ripping.
And on Final Hour, That was my favorite one that she did. Wow. She spit hella fast on that one.
It's just interesting that you would say all of that because we, like Sway mentioned, Rich too, we come from that era watching people where your show was everything. You know, we didn't have the luxury of YouTube or SoundCloud, so we wanted to see people live performances. That's why it's baffling to me when I see artists smoking right before they about to get on stage. I'm like, what's your breath control going to sound like? Or they wear these big coats. I'm like, well, how your energy going to be exuding out to the crowd? You got this big ass heavy coat on, these heavy boots, you got every piece of article of clothing on, and you expect people to come out.
There's a game plan to everybody's set though, like, you know.
I seen people just stand there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just
that
like,
was the game plan.
That was the game plan.
Lazy rap,
and not perform the lyrics. Kind of just like not walk around the stage and kind of hope the crowd sings it.
Yeah. Well, me, like I don't got no hits. Like I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I don't got no type of hits. You feel me? Like Ultimate is a big ass song. Yes. Yeah. Like that's considered what it is. Threats is a big ass song. Like most of the shit I do, I just have my core fans there. You feel me? And I just make sure I put on the best shit. So the person that's not there, that never heard me before, they be like, "Yo, I gotta check this nigga out."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's what they'll do, man. We're gonna play the new single in a minute, Zeltron 6 Billion. But you brought up Ultimate, man, and I know you got a video for Ultimate too, right?
It was only
kind of like
it was only like the teaser video. Yeah, because it was like the first one. Because like we that was like when I tried out for Double XL for like you know for people to vote for me and shit.
Yeah.
And that was like 2015, but I ended up not getting that one, and I got the one that was like a year later after Imperial and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, man, there's only, like, one real video out for Ultimate. I never did, like, another video for it. I wanted to, though, but it just didn't come out the way it did, you know? Yeah. So, like, I was just like, all right, it is what it is, you know? Let me just move forward and keep doing what I do, you know? Just keep experimenting.
I like this dude. He got the right attitude. But before we go on to this next song, man, what do you think of the 2017 Double XL freshman cover?
Look, man, there's people on there, like, Ugly God, I fuck with him.
Yeah.
Kamaya, X, Made in Tokyo. Like I like the freshman class. I don't know why everybody be bugging. I know why some people be bugging about the shit, saying it's trash or whatever. But man, motherfuckers be bugging.
Yeah.
Bugging. I'ma say it to everybody. Y'all be bugging with that shit, bro. Not everybody on that shit's trash, bro.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. Like, y'all talking shit about last year, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. And y'all wasn't saying shit. Y'all just mad y'all not in their position. So, let that be what it is.
Yeah, it is. Denzel Curry, man. Hey, man, I dug in the crate, man. We were talking about sound set and the way you rock that crowd so cold, man. I don't know if you know this. It's a surprise to him, but I got the live performance of Ultimate.
What?
Yeah. Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Ultimate. Girl, I gotta make you a star. Okay. Can I put her? Let's go.
Oh, just like that. That energy was crazy. Denzel Curry, man.
Man, it sounded like I was running out of breath, but not no more, boy. I'm sober like a button, you feel me?
How long you been sober?
About 4 weeks.
Damn, congratulations, man. No drinking, no smoking?
No drinking, no smoking, man. I traded all that shit in, man. I don't do that shit no more.
Ever good. Or just like
Nah, I don't got no problem with anybody else doing it. That's y'all, man. Like, I just had to do something that was going to change my life, you feel me?
What made you come to that point? What was it? Was it a definitive moment?
Man, it all started from a lie. It all started from a lie. Because, like, I was tweeting, and I keep tweeting because I always go on these little rants on Twitter and shit. And I was tweeting, and then a fan was like, Curry, what you smoking on, bro? And I was like, I don't smoke or drink, nigga, what? And then I thought to myself, like, nigga, why I'm lying? So when I thought about that, I was like, nigga, my word is my bond, nigga. I'm finna do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to try. When you try to do some shit, you ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
When you do some shit, you do some shit. It's a total big difference. Trying is failing, doing is succeeding. So I'm succeeding at that shit right now.
What would it feel like being sober? Like physically, mentally?
Physically, mentally, I'm just clear. My body feels like rejuvenated. Bruh, like I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep, but last night I wasn't tired at all. Like usually I get tired quicker. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling like depressed and everything, you know what I mean? But you know, I'm good off that, man.
Yeah, that depression, man, it be drug induced. We don't be realizing it. All those stimulants, those uppers and them downers, drinking is a downer, really. You know, and the smoking you think is a upper and then your body fighting with all that shit, you know. Yeah, man. Then you start feeling depressed.
And then after I stopped doing it, I watched how my performances got better. And then I remember I couldn't like usually when I was doing ULT, I was like mystical miracle. I've been like I would be like this is when I was smoking, but when I stopped doing it, I did the whole thing straight through.
It just flowed. That's
just
it.
Flowed.
That's breath control. Denzel Curry, man. So this is what we gonna do, man. We got Yolanda on the line. What up, Yolanda? She from Cali. What up, Yolanda?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sway, Heather B, the whole crew.
What up?
I don't have a question or anything. I just have a comment. Denzel, I first heard you on Sway in the Morning a while back.
Oh.
And I told my son, he's 24, and I said, I heard this cat. He sort of sounds like something I like. I'm 50, by the way. And so I told him about it, and he said, I know. And he said, the Aquarius killer. I said, yeah. So he said, I like him. He's good. He's good. He said, I'm glad you're expanding your mind. I said, oh, yeah. And so when I found out you were going to be in California, I bought tickets. We went to Pomona.
Yeah. Yo, that show was so fire.
Yeah.
That shit was
fire.
That
was. Okay, so wait a minute. Now, I'm sitting up there, and I'm in the pit. And I'm thinking to myself, I can do this. I can do this.
No.
I'm 50. My ass don't belong in a pit. But you had that shit so fucking lit. I was excited. I'm loving you. I'm loving you.
Man,
and but when I went to the balcony, I said, okay, I'm done with this shit. My son said, you good? I said, I'm good. Let me go to the balcony. I watched you tell one dude, stand here. Put your hands up. Run. Just run in a circle. Every motherfucker up in here follow him. I watched you do a fucking cyclone in the middle of a mosh pit. That shit was amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Thank you.
Man, I want to go see you perform right now.
Hey,
all right, man. Hey, Yolanda, you a citizen.
Let's Sway in the Morning.
Yeah.
You ULT.
Yeah, that's
ULT
big.
Yolanda.
Okay. This is what I want to do, man. Let's play the Heartless song, the Heartless single.
Yeah.
Okay. And this day in our room, so we want the citizens to call in and get a honest feedback, what they think.
Right. But before we even get into the track, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I freestyled all this shit on GarageBand. This track specifically, I freestyled at 1:00 in the morning in Baltimore.
At the top of the head, nothing written.
Top of the head, straight up top of the head. And the reason why it sounds like that is because I had no microphone and we try to mix it to the best of its abilities.
Okay. All right. That's cool. 888-742-3345. This is Heartless. Let us know if you like it or not. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45.
Yeah.
I might be biased, man. I don't even know if you should ask me what I think.
Hey, man, I want the honest opinion. You feel me? I want the honest opinion because I want to be uncomfortable.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I want to feel uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
Because uncomfortability breeds growth. You feel me?
Okay.
And I want to be uncomfortable as fuck.
Citizens, call up. What did you think of that track? Your honest opinion. 888-742-3345. I'm going to start with Rich Nice.
It's funny because I almost wish that you didn't say how you recorded it and that it was into a garage band. It gives me a CBGB's kind of vibe of back in the days of very.
You gotta explain what CBGB's.
CBGB's is an old school club here in New York that started the punk scene. So you figure like the Ramones and every legitimate punk band that came out of New York from the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s on up had their start on this stage. It was in the Lower East Side in Village in New York City, here in New York City. And it's some of classic performances took place there. And that's like where the mosh pit kind of created, was what kind of began. And I like it. I like it. I like the sound of it. A lot of people will say, oh, it might be too gritty or it sounds like a little distorted. I like that.
I like that.
I like the distortion in it.
The dirtier
I like
it sounds,
I like it.
The better it sounds.
Now, I don't believe you freestyled that because I feel like the rhymes was too good for that freestyle.
Nah,
but I'm going to salute you. But I feel like...
That's what I asked him off mic. You freestyled that?
That was a little too good, dog.
Heather, what you think?
Man.
Heather.
I like it because I know performance-wise what it's gonna do. Like I've seen what you can do, and just being with people who was like never heard of you before. Go, who the fuck is that? That's what's gonna happen when you perform this song.
All right,
Hey, man.
we gonna go to Boston. We got Doc on the line from Boston. What up, Big Doc?
Bingtown.
What up, Sway? What's going on?
What's up, man? I know Boston, they tell the truth. What do you think of that song by Denzel Curry?
Man, I'm here to tell nothing but the truth, man. Yo, my man.
Yo.
You know what I mean? I applaud you for trying. I applaud you, you know what I'm saying? Because trying is hard. But, dude, come on, man. You setting up a bad example for the rest of the kids doing music, man. This is whack. It's whack, and it don't sound good. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It sounds crazy in my ears.
Why you think it's
All right,
whack,
why is
though?
it whack? Why is it whack? Give me a real
Why is
critique
it
of
whack? Because the whole song is whack. I don't know what he's saying. The recording, the arrangement of the song, the whole song is just whack, dude.
But
Try another one.
Okay.
I mean, you could do it. You could do it. But this one right here, that's not a song they should be playing on the radio, man. This is better quality music than
Who
that.
said it was a radio song?
Yo, but honestly, exactly what I think he might not like about it is what I like about it, because it's not so formulaic. It's a lot of dramatic drops, and you got to listen to how he's flipping his chant, that chant style. Go ahead.
I think Denzel, you kind of like started this whole. Like, we've been looking for like the younger kids to come up with a sound that they're not emulating like another generation. I feel like we're finally finding it. I think it started with you, and then XXX and Lil Pump and all these dudes that are doing this overmodulated like bass sound and everything. Like I think on their end it's bad engineering, but I feel like you kind of like start. It's like a kind of like a punk rap, going back to Rich. It's like a punk rap kind of hybrid that's taking over now. Even the shows, people trying to outdo each other with stage dives and everything else.
But me, I didn't approach that shit as a rap record. I mean, if I would have played him Zeltron 6 Billion, he probably would have had a different critique for that shit.
Yeah.
Because that's some rap shit. That's not rap shit.
But you know, he gave it to
He
you honest.
He
You know,
did.
Renee-
I respect being blunt, you feel me?
Yeah.
I respect that shit a lot. I ain't gonna be over here and bitch about it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
can't
He
do
said
that.
it was whack. That's his opinion, because that's his
I
perspective.
feel like he didn't tell me why.
He didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, Rizzo, real quick, we got to move. You like it or not?
Yeah, I fucks with him, man. It's a different sound, break the mold, all this new shit. I mean, it all sounds the same, man. Come on, man. This shit, like, dude don't know what the fuck he talking about. I mean, that's his opinion, but break the mold, baby.
Break
Come
the
on.
mold. That's what I rock with it. All right, big up to you, Rizzo. You a citizen.
Let's wait a morning, homie.
Demetra from Denver. What
Demetra.
up? What up, Demetra?
Hey, what's good, Heather B?
Hey.
Sway, how y'all doing this morning?
All right.
Hey, I got to give my boy props on it right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the beauty about artistic value. You know, people want to say, oh, it's not this for radio play or whatever. Who can really put, you know what I'm saying, any type of value on a MC's artistry? You know what I'm saying? For him not to have no mic, for it to be freestyle off top, that shit was killing it. I love it. Fuck what that nigga from Boston was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good, man.
I fucks with you, bro.
Okay, you got an EP coming out too, right?
It already came out.
Oh, the one that
Yeah.
came out. Okay.
It came
Okay.
out. It's 13 days. Well,
Okay.
it's 13. You feel me? The reason everybody's like, why is it called 13? Because the EP is 13 minutes long. Not even on purpose.
Yeah, damn.
That's dope.
13.
That's dope.
Rich, you gonna play a song for the A&R Room?
Yes.
What is it?
Minty Burns, produced by Pops. Pops has produced Lil Wayne and Kendrick, MGK, Drake, Schoolboy. And I've been hearing a lot of songs with Minty, featured on a lot of other songs, but nothing by himself. And this is his new song, Minty Burns, from Toronto, Canada, called Green Man.
Let us know if you like it or not. 888-742-3345. Minty Burns. It's called Green Man. Let us know if you like it or not. You inside the A&R Room with Rich Nice. 888-742-3345. Denzel Curry. The Life of 13 tour. Catch him in different dates. That's what the tour is called, right?
Yeah, the Life of 13 tour.
yeah.
That's going to be in Europe, though, and then I got some stuff with Run the Jewels before then, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm only going to be there for like 2 weeks, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be there for like 2 weeks.
You're going to Europe, though, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So, Rich, well, Heather, what you think of that track?
I
Well, you
would
know
need-
what? Let's Denzel Curry. Let's
Okay.
let him go first. Go ahead.
All right. The track's cool.
Okay.
Let's get that point straight up. I think what he could do, you know what I'm saying, lay off like the little effects, you know what I'm saying, because it was really hard to hear with the effects, you know what I'm saying. What he's talking about is simple, but simplicity is key.
Yeah.
And everybody wants to feel like they're the man or they the female, you know what I'm saying, that's making that money, and he's giving that feeling out. At the same time, you know, I felt like, you know, his voice, I think he could have experimented a little bit more with his voice. You know what I'm saying? Like try to do like a different tone or different things, like, just to bring it up a little bit more. Because the production is good.
Yeah.
The way it's formatted is structured. Like it was. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool, but it could have been like way better. It's not whack at all.
It's not whack. There you go, Rich. Little monotone on the voice though. You know, just kind of one beep, beep, beep. You know.
Just experiment.
Yeah. Heather?
I would need to hear more, but the reason why I would want to hear more because I actually like the voice. It made me curious. Like, who is this? He doesn't sound like anybody I've heard before, but I would need to hear more. That's not enough to sell me on the project.
Wonder, what do you think, man?
I like the beat. I'm not into songs about weed really at all. So content-wise, it doesn't do it for me. Voice is cool, but I'm more a production person. So
I thought it was about money.
I don't know.
He
said he grows it.
Green man.
Yeah.
He grows money.
Green man.
Money growing trees.
There it is. I like songs about money. Maybe I should change my opinion.
Yeah, it's a double entendre.
Yeah, wonder.
It benefits different type of people. People who like weed and people who like money.
Green man.
All right. Jack from Chicago.
Minty.
What up?
Oh,
Incredible
that's why
Hulk.
he's minty.
Yo, what up, Sway? What up, crew?
What up, man?
Yo.
What you think of that song?
Listen, I really dug that. I agree with one.
Wait.
Wait.
Can
I think
we
he
run
said
that back?
Run that back.
Said he dug it.
He dug it. He liked it.
He
All
liked
right,
it.
cool. All
Okay,
right,
give him a check mark.
All right, we'll go to Canada. Randy, what up?
Oh, Canada.
Good morning.
What's
No,
up?
I really like that, man. Had me bouncing in my truck on the way to work.
Okay, that's what's up. Road warrior, citizen. All right, Frankie, turn your radio down before you comment. Frank, turn your radio down. All right, what you think of that track, Frankie?
Nah, man, I ain't like that, Sway.
Okay.
I ain't like that. That ain't Sway in the morning ready right there.
Okay. Tell me why you didn't like. What did you didn't like about it? I want to hear what you didn't like.
What's up?
That flow, like, I'm from Yonkers, so we grew up with LOX, we grew up with, DMX. That flow that was mint, I just want that back. Like that 80s flow back where we used to talk about realness. I don't hear nothing real.
All right, well,
You just feel like, so basically what you're saying, you think is generic?
Pretty much.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. All right, cool. Thank you for your call, Frankie. You're a citizen.
Sway
Hey, man,
morning.
listen, if you're going to call up here and critique music, it's great. Give constructive criticism back. But give me a reason what you don't like. If you say you don't like it, what is it that you don't like? Because the person might be listening, they can learn from it, or they can sweep it under the rug. But yeah, come with something, right? All right, Wonder, you got one last track?
Yeah. I've been excited about a lot of albums very recently because I'm very much into production, like I said. And I think this new album by Vince Staples is called Big Fish Theory. It's one of my favorites. He took a lot of risks on this joint, and I want to play one of my favorite songs from there. It's called Love Can Be. It's not credited who's on there, but it's also Kilo Keish and Ray J are doing vocals on here. But they don't credit it on the album actually. And the production's nuts. So you have open mind with this joint.
All right, cool. Here we go.
My nigga Vince.
888-742-3345. New Vince Staples. That's DJ Wonder's pick, and it's called
Love Can Be. ...
Vince Staples off his new project. Yo, that shit was
That shit was tight.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with that shit.
You like that Denzel Curry, ladies and gentlemen? You like it?
It was mad experimental for one.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know when he was gonna rap. It wasn't like just a structured thing. Like me, I like experimental ass shit too, cause I listen to shit like Crystal Castles and goddamn Death Grips and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's some dance shit. I like Gold Link too, but like this shit is hard, bro. Like I heard, like I've been following Vince Staples since way back then, back when Odd Future was out. You know what I'm saying? Like, but boy, man, and just seeing like the progression and how he's experimenting with different things, like this is one of the most experimental things I ever heard from Vince. Yeah, and this shit is tight.
It's tight. Vince Staples. What do you think, Rich Nice? Quick. Boom.
Sound like it was played very much yesterday during the parade through New York City.
You mean a Pride parade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was played through the parade. Great song, great vibe, great dance tune if you're into that. And yeah, I think it'll do well in the clubs.
My favorite part was his verse. I was very surprised at how he was able to adjust or make an adjustment like that to the verse. I thought his verse was the best part about it. I liked his verse.
Different, man.
Different.
The game always could use different. Low key in Tampa. What do you think?
Low-key, baby.
Yo. I think that the beat was fire. The beat was nice, especially for that genre. but the lyrics were a little weak. I think it could have been better, and the vocals needed to be a little bit more turned up.
Turned up volume wise.
Yeah, volume wise. Because I'm an engineer and producer as well. I'm a lyricist as well, so I want to be very critical.
So you took it personal, huh?
You
can't just enjoy the song. Shit.
Yeah,
he's like
I'm
the
very
dissected it. Okay, all right, that's okay. So I guess that's a no.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it's overall it needs work.
Okay, all right, thank you. Hey, you're a citizen. All
Sway in the morning.
We're gonna go to Renee from Houston. What do you think, Renee?
Good morning. I like it. We can definitely, that's something that we can dance to all summer. Like, I've been to his concert and watched him perform. I love his light show, the laser show. So, as far as radio, love it. As far as concert-wise, people go crazy over it.
Okay, all right, that's what's up. Thank you, a citizen.
Let's wait in the morning.
Let's go to Cincinnati. Jay, what do you think?
Man, that shit was garbage.
Okay.
Trash.
Tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad. Why do you think it was
that shit garbage, man?
Why was it garbage?
Cause man, it sound like some old techno shit. Man, it's hip hop, man.
All right.
So you're saying genres can't cross? You saying genres can't cross?
Man, that shit garbage, man. We need real hip hop, bro.
What is real hip hop?
That shit garbage.
Everybody, no.
We got another guest.
We got another show. That's another show.
Yeah. Thanks for your call, Jay.
Nah,
all right, hey, he's out of here.
I'm tired of people using that shit as an excuse, nigga. What the fuck is real hip hop? No, dead ass, for real.
One sentence. Hip hop is a fusion of all music. Period.
Okay.
There we go. I like that track from Vince, but I'm just, we listen to a lot of music all the time.
Say that. Start with that.
We listen to more music than most people
on
the planet listen to. And when you hear, what was his name from Cincinnati? Just called from Cincinnati. I mean, I'm not sure how broad you open it in your chambers for creativity. But when you listen to a lot of music all the time, anytime I hear something different, I like, that's why I like the Heartless track. Anything I hear something that's different, I naturally gravitate towards it because that's how I think you push music and culture
and
forward.
props to him for being able to jump on a track like that. A lot of people are uncomfortable.
But for real though,
if you're doing a good job at it,
you gotta be the sacrifice, man.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna love the nigga that do it first, straight up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everybody ain't gonna love the nigga who do it first. It's the nigga that come after it, and then they be like, "Oh, I'm used to it now." But you was the same nigga that was hating on that shit. So fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sacrifice. Hey, Denzel Curry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right. Look for him on tour. How can they reach you, man?
Hey, man, follow me on Twitter, Raven X Miyagi. You know what I'm saying? I don't go by Denzel Curry. That's just my government name. Call me Zeltron 6 Billion or Z6B. You feel me?
Okay.
Or just 6 Billy. I prefer 6 Billy.
6 Billy.
And 6 Billy.
6 Billy.
And catch me on Instagram because pretty much Twitter, Instagram, those are the only two things I use. Denzel Curry PH, and you just soon as you see Zeltron, that's me, Z6B. You feel me?
That's what's up, Denzel Curry, ladies and gentlemen. Zeltron 6 Billy.
Yeah.
Up next, who we got coming up next?
John Cryer
from 2.5 Men.
We sure do.
You want to talk with him? 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.